Bree Moore, we have a bone to pick with you.
It's a good bone, but a
It's
bone. No. Hey, everybody. I'm Beck,
I'm Mags.
and this is
The
the Book
Book Pod.
Pod. And today we will be talking about
Romance Rendezvous Book Blast.
2026
Year 3 for
for
us.
us. Year
13.
13 for the event. Mag, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking our medicine ball. I forgot what it was called for a second. I was like, what are we drinking? What is this that I made? It's our medicine ball. So first we were preparing for the weekend, and now we're recovering from the weekend. Beck, what are you drinking?
Medicine ball that you made for me.
You're welcome.
Thank you. It's still really hot, but it's really good. Yeah, get in there.
I just need it in my soul.
It's so good. It's nice and warm, which is really funny because it's like 86 degrees outside and feels like 96. But we're in Mags's basement, which is an ice box.
It's very cold, but it's what are people calling it? Ogtober. So it's August, but it's actually October. We're getting ready for fall spooky season. So we know comfy cozy is our vibe. So what is more comfy cozy than
No, I agree. I'm 100%
fall vibes, warm tea?
in support of this, clearly, because I'm wearing my skeleton sweatshirt.
I really like that one a lot.
Thank you.
She's got a cute bow in her messy bun and then
She
her
does.
glasses.
And her sunglasses, yeah.
Yeah.
She's doing this.
Yeah, she is.
Yes. And I think my Halloweeniness came through in some of the purchases that I made over the weekend. But that's okay.
I feel good about it.
I do too, because I have fully embraced it. I have my Halloween decorations up, and Maggie and I have just been sending each other fall reels back and forth. So you know what? It's here. Period.
Yes. Period. Yes.
So let's get into it.
Let's.
Romance Rendezvous Book Blast. Our fave.
Our OG.
Our OG fave. That was the Romance was the first signing event that Maggie and I ever attended together with multiple authors. It's in Cedar Falls. A rave reviews all around, all the time, no complaints. We love Polly and the event that she has created, and Katie and everybody who's involved, and how quickly they have just taken us in and let us basically roam free like Katie's children at the event.
Yes.
And just do whatever we want. And it's been so great and so comforting, and it's so nice that we have this place that we can go every year and we can just have fun with our book people and just then start new traditions like yelling Uno insults at each other from across the room.
Okay, so let's start there. So we left Friday. We were in line at a drive-through to get food, and the
tornado sirens went off.
So we pull up the weather app, and we are driving straight through this big cell. We just hit full send.
We were like,
we said we're just gonna do it. So we went, and we made it, and
survived.
We had about 20 minutes into our drive, and then we were clear. So yeah, we made it. Got to the hotel. This was our first year where we actually stayed at the hotel. Normally we just drive up because it's an hour away from us. So normally we just drive up the day of, but we wanted to participate in the mingle this year, which we had not done before. And so we decided to stay the night before, and then that way we would also be there in the morning, super early, and not having to like rush to get out.
Yeah.
Things like that. So the mingle. What a hoot and a half. Okay. When I tell you that playing Uno with an author and three event coordinators was never once on my bingo list, on my bingo board. Why would it be? Why would you think that that scenario would ever happen? And do you know what happened? That happened. We were doing some things to get ready for the event in the event room, and we came back, and all of a sudden, Uno's happening.
And we said, deal us in.
I said, are you kidding? Let's go. At first, the mingle was like super chill. People were there. Some appetizers had been ordered. Some people had like ordered pizza to eat while we were there. Like people were chilling, doing their thing. It was like low key, like
hanging out.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So this was probably
I would say over an hour.
Yeah. So don't leave too late because you never know what's gonna happen.
True.
So Uno was a hoot.
That was so much fun.
It was so much fun. We were yelling, we were screaming. We were
like out of our chairs.
They're standing, they're pointing. We were not holding back. Like everybody was.
We were knee deep.
We were in it.
I think I didn't count how many cards I had at that point, but it had to be close to like 25 or 30 cards. Because I kept getting +4s and we stacked +2s.
I was gonna say, so this is where we learned that there's different, like people play.
There's different like house rules.
Yeah, which I didn't know was gonna be a thing. So we kind of had to discuss that a little bit because we've always played the way that you can stack +2s.
Yes.
So we made the mistake of introducing that to the game, but also no regrets.
And they had a house rule where your wild card that doesn't have anything in the center, it's just blank, on a regular Uno deck means +8 cards. So you've got +4 wild cards, +8 wild cards, and we're stacking +2s.
And then it wasn't until we were like it was the second round. We only got through 2 rounds. The first one went pretty fast. And the second one was like at least over an hour long. It wasn't until we were a good chunk into round 2 that Angie had mentioned that the way that she had played before was if you had 24 cards, 23 or 24 cards in your hand.
25.
If you got to that point, you were out.
Yeah. As soon as you got up to 25 cards, you were automatically out.
You got kicked out. The game probably would have lasted less time if we had played by that rule because of the amount.
There were several people.
We had stacks and stacks and stacks.
That I mean, like mine was thick.
Yeah, it was good, but it was so much fun.
Oh my god, it was a blast.
Our stomachs hurt from laughing. My cheeks hurt from laughing. I think there was a couple times that we laughed so hard, like tears. Like
I was crying at one point.
So funny, and then we just wanted to tell everybody the rest of the time how much fun we had playing Uno. But that's not what the event was. I mean, it was about mingling. About mingling and being able to hang out. But that's not the main part of the event.
Although rumor has it that may be included now.
Polly posted in the group jokingly, maybe there should be an Uno sponsor next year. That was my reaction. I was like, yes!
Tell me where to sign.
We think may that would be not be beverage sponsors next year, but
be Uno sponsors
instead. So then we got back to our room and got ready to put the rest of our raffle baskets together. We brought 8 raffle baskets this year.
We did.
We had 7 book and a mug baskets. One of them we donated to Polly to use in the VIP room for lunch that she did a giveaway for that. And then the rest of them were raffles. And then we had one that was a little bit smaller than the basket we did last year. But still
kind of vibe.
Yeah, we still wanted to do something that was bookish, kind of cozy, fun little things. And then we also gave away a trilogy. The Camelot trilogy was in that one too. So really excited that we were able to do so much and donate so much that way.
That was super fun.
Super excited to be a little bit more involved this year. This year was not just as an attendee. and not just as beverage sponsors, but we brought more raffle baskets. We donated to the VIP. We're part of the VIP experience. And then we also got to run bingo. So we did bingo this year where we had um, author specific spots in the bingo. So we got a chance to reach out to all the authors and say, hey, who wants to be involved in bingo? And so we were very lucky enough to have 7 of the authors reach back out to us, and we got to work with them to assign author specific bingo spots. So they got to pick something that was specific to them as an author for readers to come find and do bingo.
That was super fun.
Then we put ourselves on the bingo board. And we didn't they are right there.
They are. I had them. I made sure they were.
That was a good call. I'm glad you did that. Our bingo space was find the book pod for a special something. I don't remember what the wording was. We found these little coffee mugs on Amazon, and there's white, brown, black, and pink, and they're just miniature little coffee mugs. Maybe we'll take a picture to post. Bloop. Coffee mug.
Coffee mugs.
So we handed those out for the bingo board, and those were fun. Oh, and we'll put up the picture of I'm so sorry, I don't remember her name, but she had a Starbucks cup.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And she had all of the little trinkets
that she's been gathering at signing events, whether it's this, she had little like ducks in there. I think she had a taco in there, if I remember correctly.
That was from Stephanie's table, I think.
It was just like, and then, but it fit in the top of her like Starbucks travel mug.
Mm-hmm. It was so fun. It was so cute.
Yeah.
So I asked her, I said, can we take a picture? She's like, yeah. So we have a picture of that. And then we were so unbelievably blessed and lucky to have HEA Book Boutique here in Cedar Rapids and Swamp Fox and Marion donated items for the prizes for bingo. And that was just so special that they were willing to be a part of this and donate something towards that. And then on top of that, Polly donated a couple of the new RRBB merch that was made from her first ever vendor.
Yeah.
And then we had every single author who had a author specific space donated something towards the prizes. And then we had 2 additional authors who were like, we want to get in on this.
Yes.
Can we donate? And we said, yes. Every book that came from an author from the event was signed.
Yeah.
There was so much merch and bookish accessories.
We have also a picture of what the table looked like at one point or another.
Well done.
I got you. But yeah, it was a spread.
It was a spread. So we were able to give away 3 stacked bingo prizes. And the only item that was purchased was something Beck and I purchased for the 3rd prize because we had so many.
Yeah.
We're like, we need another bag.
We knew for sure we were going to do 2 going into it. And then with all of the donations that we had, we were like, we need another bag. So we did end up purchasing, but that was the only thing that we purchased.
And it came from
an author.
Michelle Prince, who's an author there too. So we wanted to make sure that we were supporting and involving the event. So that was hectic.
Right.
But it was really fun.
It was so much fun.
And one of my favorite things that we did, and we'll post pictures of all of them as well, is one of the bingo spaces was to find a Halloween duck and take a picture of it and use the hashtag bingo to post on the page. First of all of the pictures that you guys took with the ducks
so great.
Were so amazing. And I loved every single one of them. They were amazing. But the trick is that people did not know that there were 4 different ducks. And that was a little sneaky thing that we did. So that was super fun for us.
Yeah. The amount of people that were like,
joke.
Is it this one?
And we're like,
I don't know.
Could be.
You never know. This one. So we're going to story time.
Tell the story.
This duck right here. So this was originally just a plain rubber duck. And I wanted to color it. So it looks like, and I'll post a close-up picture, but it's got like blood on it, and I drew a little cape on it. So it's a little vampire duck. And we put it originally in this tub on the beverage table that had coffee creamer in it, like the little travel ones. And we kind of like hid him in there. We took a picture. Shortly after, he went missing. And I was freaking out.
This duck became Becca's child.
This is mine.
This is her baby. And her baby was missing.
It was missing.
And we were on high alert.
We like noted, we notified, I just knocked something over. We notified
The staff.
the hotel staff because we thought somebody took
We
it.
had the volunteers looking.
Like everybody, I said, y'all got to keep an eye out for the duck. And it wasn't too much longer later. It was gone for like maybe total an hour. Somebody had walked out a different set of doors out of the signing room and kicked it. And she looked down and there was my duck. And Polly comes up and she goes, "Here's your duck." And I was like, "Oh my God, thank you."
So then that duck found its new home on
the bingo table. I said, "This is my duck."
So the other 3 ducks were given away to our children. They're not our children, but they're Katie's children, but they're our children now.
Yes.
So the ducks were donated and they have found a new home.
They've been adopted. Good home.
Been adopted to a new home. But then the vampire duck stayed with Becca.
Yes.
But doing bingo this year kind of changed our experience because being more a part of the event meant that we actually kind of had less time to do the event.
Yeah. Be a part of the like experience, I would say.
Right.
As readers.
As readers. So we stopped at the author tables because we wanted to do the author table hop. We wanted to do raffle tickets. But we didn't really spend as much time at every table as we had originally planned to. Like we planned to loop back. But by the time that we were done doing the author table hop, and then we had to do our raffle tickets, and then there's bingo table this year, which was our table, which was a literal last minute addition. Hadn't planned too much for it. We were making it work. It was great, but part of putting ourselves on the bingo board and then being in charge of the bingo submissions, then when we sat down at that table, people were like, "Hello, I've been looking for you." And we were bingo. We were bingo, 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 bingo. Yeah. And we were like, "But author. But
I want to go see our people.
But I need to go see the authors." So unfortunately, we didn't get to spend as much time with all of them as we had hoped that we would. But we did get to stop and make a few purchases. Becca?
Okay. I don't remember what I bought first. I know what I bought last. I don't know what I bought first.
So here's the funny thing is I think I was only with you when you bought one of them.
Yeah. Okay.
I was not with you when you bought this.
You started with me for my pins and then you wandered off because I was taking so long.
I looped while she was doing the pins, but the books.
These you were not with me. This I said, "Here you go." And I
What are the other 2 at the bottom?
These are from the VIP bags.
We got different books.
Yeah?
I did not get those books.
So we'll start with those. These were in my VIP bags. We've got Falling for a Rock Star by Michelle Mencken and Captivating Beauty by Casey Ramsey.
And Casey was there this year.
She was. I like her little purple stickers that she puts inside. That's cool. She signs them and then she's got her stickers. So yes, those were in my VIP bag.
I was like, I don't remember you purchasing those books.
Because I didn't.
Didn't.
I think shortly after was this one. This is Captivating Archives by CJ Bauer. What I really like about CJ's books is that this is a dragon shifter romance, by the way. Is that she makes these gloves that she has available for purchase, but also like you can purchase with the books. And she's got a bunch of different colors and they're super cute and they're super soft.
But they also go with the book.
Yeah. So it's like part of the story. And they come in different ways, but this one specifically she was telling me about, they're gloves of silver. And so naturally with like a lot of shifter romances, it's like one person will scent their mate or something like that. And this one, she was telling me, is that when they put on the silver gloves, then the dragon is like, that's my mate.
So she's got a different take on the mates, which is
That's
very
cool.
cool.
And she's got the red on her pages. So I'm very excited for this one.
And the dragon shifter's a librarian. His mate's a librarian. Somebody is a librarian.
She's a librarian. No,
He's a
I think
librarian.
they're both librarians.
They both work in the library. Somebody is a librarian.
I'm trying to read this really quickly.
Just read it.
I'm just going to read the back.
Just read it.
This is what we're going to go with. When Juliana Parker was hired at the Bibliotheca Draconis, she hoped her low-key job would keep her out of the spotlight long enough to accept her inheritance and disappear from everyone's radar. When she finds the silver hand-crocheted dragon-scale gloves adorned with jewels hidden in the back of a red leather covered book, she couldn't resist trying them on. However, she never imagined she'd awaken a dragon shifter's call to mate. Merrick Sawyer kept his eye on the quiet, beautiful assistant, not quite able to put a finger on what drew him to her. He'd been protecting his shifter legacy for so long that he'd all but given up on finding a mate. But one day she found his family's history stashed among the rare books shoved into the bowels of his library. But all is not what it seems, as but then they shorten it, as Julia has secrets of her own, secrets that could destroy them both.
See? Doesn't that sound great?
Yeah.
She was telling me about it, and Beck was off doing something, and the minute she came back, I was like, please say everything you just said again because she needs to hear it.
We really weren't, like, we were together a lot, but we weren't together a lot.
Which is weird because we're always together. But this one we were off
doing stuff,
having other things to do. So it was definitely a different experience for us.
And then I got my pin fix from Michelle Prince. I love your pins, by the way. She always has sales on them too. It's always like 5 for 20. These other ones this time were 5 for 12. I'll probably end up taking like one big picture together. But these are a little bit different. I've been seeing these recently. We got a few of these from writers too, but they're like safety pins on the back instead of like full pins, which I also really like. I have one that says Trash Readers Book Club, and it's a raccoon and a possum.
I think raccoons are starting to become a thing for us now.
And then I don't know what it is about raccoons.
We have a raccoon
but I've had that one raccoon pin that says it's trash can, not trash cannot. I've had that one for like at least a year.
It's a good motivational quote.
And then I have this one, which is a raccoon sitting on a mushroom that says, "The horrors persist, but so do I."
You don't have to describe it if we're going to put a picture up.
I have one that says, you know what? Never mind.
You could just say, I got these pins.
I got these pins.
Oh, no!
Look at what you did!
Oh. She said the names will come organically, so I thought I'd just shoot something out.
Is yours a man?
It would only make sense.
I don't know how to move on from this.
And on to more books.
Yes, and then
Bree Moore, we have a bone to pick with you.
It's a good bone, but no. You know what? I think she'd like it.
I hope so. We love your books. They are some of the most beautiful books. And that is devastating.
For real. Look at this.
No matter what they look like on this screen or they look like in picture, I promise you it's not doing them justice. These are some of the most beautiful books I've ever seen.
I mean, come on. But yeah, so this one is Sacrifice for the Standing Stones. This is a standalone, which I was very excited about. As much as I love my series, sometimes you just need the one.
You don't find a lot of fantasy standalones.
You really don't. And she said that there's I think a novella out for this one as well.
Nice.
But I'm very excited about this. It's about plant magic, which is becoming a thing. Plant magic is coming back. I don't know if it was, but it's coming, it's here. So I'm very excited about this. Um but it's got this like green and gold, which if you know me,
that's it. Yep.
So very happy about that one. And then I got book 1 and book 2 of her Plague King Chronicles, also plant magic. The third one is coming. But I got her hardcovers. And these things are just
gorge.
I mean, I didn't actually take the.
Nice.
I didn't open this. I just said, okay. Okay. So I'm also very excited for this one and for her third one to come out. But this first one is called The Quill and the Vial. And then the book 2 is The Arrow and the Ivy. This one's a blue, which is also very
really
pretty.
pretty blue.
But yeah, she's got all of the foil and this. I wouldn't even call this a sprayed edge, but maybe it still is. I don't know. It's got mushrooms on the inside.
And they're orange.
But so I'm very excited about these and getting into these. And then for book 3 when it comes out.
Brie, we love you. Thank you.
See you on Saturday.
See you on Saturday.
I think that was everything that. Oh, no, my stickers.
I put my stickers away. I didn't know we were showing them.
Well, I can't. I got stickers.
Oh, perfect. Me too.
We got our stickers. Mac.
Okay. Let's start with Lacey Black.
Yay!
Lacey does a special signing edition, so this is not available for purchase outside of the signing. Kickstart My Heart is the first in the Burgers and Brew crew. I actually listened to this one on audio a couple weeks before the event. Book 1 and book 2 of this series are on audio. She is pushing for the rest to become on audio. It's like such a OG romance. Like this is what like got me started in romance. Like these stories are like the ones that had sucked me in originally. So it was kind of fun to not on purpose kind of go back to that. It's a great story, but one of the reasons I wanted to get this book is because she was donating $5 back to the school supply drive that Romance Rendezvous Book Blast puts on every single year. So not only did I want to support her and I love a good special signing edition.
Heyo.
And I really enjoyed this story, but the fact that money was going back was also very cool, and it was a way to be able to support that too. So I got that. She threw some goodies. She signed it. And so there she is.
And then
I walked. Well, we were doing the table hop and we walked to Kathy Hahn's table. I think, all but 4 of Kathy Hahn's books. I read book 1, if not also book 2 of the Bedlam Moon trilogy before I met Kathy at HEA Book Boutique when she was doing a signing there, where I purchased 8 of her books.
Yep.
And then she told me about Romance Rendezvous Book Blast. So Kathy is actually the reason that we attended this signing in the first place. So shout out to her, because without her, who knows if we would have ever made it here.
Oh my God.
I remember seeing this post on her socials a while ago. She did a Kickstarter And then the product of that Kickstarter was at her table. And some things you just can't resist.
Da, 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 da.
Okay. So
It's a box.
I have a box. Seb. It says Cafe Hun. Cafe Hun. So this is the box is Bedlam Moon 1 through 4. Or 1 through 3. And then this is 4.
Can I touch it?
Yeah.
And she did the hardcover with no book jacket.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not a book jacket.
No. That is her. And there is a safe for work and a not safe for work. I did this safe for work. I really wanted to do the not safe for work. But for personal reasons, I had to do the safe for work. Okay. I
Look at that box, dude.
have not opened this. I know what's
in it.
essentially in it, but I have not opened this box since she gave it to me. So I got the box. The book was an additional $10, and then which was a steal. And then I also picked out a goodie, and this says Shadow Daddy Lane. So that's gonna go. All of the book plates that we have up here, Beck knocked one of them
I think
over.
I found that. That was the one that.
But we should have 3 of them. But they're all from Kathy that we purchased last year, and so we've added Shadow Daddy to our collection.
It's got everybody on it.
So there they are.
How many does she end up with?
As many as she needs.
No, I'm just asking.
There's a few.
I think there's 8 on the cover.
There's a few. Okay.
I'm just here for support. Move your arm.
Are you kidding?
Wow. That's insane.
That's insane. Okay.
Oh yeah, she had a bunch of art in there.
So there was art that already came with, which were tarot cards. And so then I got to pick a different set of prints that comes with the book box. So that's, yeah, thank you. This. Yep. Just gonna be nice and gentle.
Styrofoamed for
Yeah.
safety.
Well done. Okay.
You
You're
can
gonna
hold
here.
these.
Okay. So
Oh, that's right.
these are the tarot cards of the characters.
Oh yeah, she had that really cool bookmark. It's like got gold foil on it, and that's really nice.
I'll put better pictures up.
And then some other steamy artwork.
You guys, there's
so much.
10 art prints.
In
Art
just
prints.
that in that one pile
Art
alone.
prints.
And then there's how many in there? And how many in there?
Tarot cards. Oh my God. This whole box is a work of art.
Well, now you can't get rid of it.
How do I
We'll find a way to put it on the
how
wall.
do I display the box? Okay. Thank you. Oh yeah, look at there she is.
Dang. Look at that thing. So it's an omnibus. So it's all 3 books in one. That's
Oh my God.
incredible.
Okay, also. So she had on her table, she had the box and then she had the book on the box. So like I knew what the front cover looked like. Then she goes to they get the box out, opens it up to sign it, and I almost lose my shit.
That's insane. That's incredible.
It's like thick.
Yeah. That's like insane. Are all of the pages dark?
That's the map. I like want to be
Really
gentle
gentle
with
with
it.
it. I want one of these. All of the pages are dark.
Be gentle, be gentle.
So they're black pages with white typing. I want one of these.
Okay, so not all of them
Not
are
all of it.
dark.
It does flip back.
It does
However,
like each
but
beginning
like
of the
each
chapter.
yeah. That's so pretty.
This is stunning.
You get a thingy.
Yeah. Yeah, I did see that. Let's find her.
She's got a little ribbon for her page marker. So jealous.
I love these. Yeah.
I love those so much.
Okay, so yeah, this is insane. I would say this is absolutely worth every single penny.
Yeah, that's incredible. Everything that's in this box,
Yeah, it's insane.
plus the additional book for what she paid, steal. 100%.
And she has an omnibus for the Academy as well. So this is the Bedlam Moon trilogy, and then there's the Academy, and that one was gorgeous as
Yeah, it was.
fuck too. And there was two versions of that one.
Right.
There's the pink and green and pink and gold.
Mm-hmm.
And she had those up for pre-order at her table. So if you are interested in this or the omnibus for the Academy series, which is like the spin-off series,
It's like
like her kids,
like her
it's
kid.
next
Yeah,
gen
next
type
gen.
of thing. Those are on her website. I would assume. I will double check that. But yeah, there. Go check out her socials, and yeah. Kathy, no notes. I wouldn't be qualified to give you any if I had any, but I don't have any. Stunning, and I don't regret getting this for a second.
Mag literally, she saw everything and then she looked at me and I said, I can't help you.
I asked Kathy how much it was, and I asked her how many she had with her. So I knew how much time I had to think
Right.
about it.
And then she looked at me. I said, I can't help you. And she looked at me. I said, I can't do this for you.
And here's what I will tell you. I also walked over to NF Schmidt and I was telling her about it. And she was like, you need to go buy that.
And NF said, no.
She
Turn
said,
around.
you need to go buy that.
Go.
She said, you should be having that right now. And I was like, well, so that I made eye contact with NF on my way back to
the
Kathy's
table.
And I walked backwards with like eye contact. I was like, this is your fault. And she was right. And so lesson is that we should listen when both Kathy and F tell you to do something. Kathy didn't tell me to do anything, but she did this and it was available, so that was enough.
Would you like to put it back in the styrofoam?
Until I can figure out where her home's going to be.
Might be for the best.
It's so pretty.
This is how I felt with my Percy Jackson books. When I got those.
It just feels so sad putting her away.
I know,
I
but
want to hide her, but she needs a safe place.
she does. You have animals and children.
Yeah. I need to know if she's going to be safe and not. Okay, so
Not in a place.
Yep.
And that was all she wrote.
This is insane. This box is insane. Okay. So that was all of the purchases we made, which again was we just ran out of time.
We really did.
We were so crazy busy.
In the best way.
In the best way.
And we were like talking to people, we're talking to readers, we're talking
Yeah.
to authors, we are, running around checking to make sure no other ducks are getting stolen. And just like literally we blinked and
And
it was over.
Which was both exciting and sad at the same time.
Yeah.
So we also got to do some this or that interviews with a couple of the authors before the event was over. We had to rush very quick
Yeah.
to sneak those in. So if we did not get to you, please do not take it personally.
Yeah.
We just ran out of time
We
and we
did.
tried to grab who wasn't busy. We were not going to
Mhm.
jump the line if people were waiting to talk to somebody. So we tried to grab people as there
Yeah.
was a brief moment at their table. And then we had to wrap up bingo and get the bingo people's names in
Mhm.
for the wheel and those kinds of things. So we are hoping to make those more of a, I don't know, time priority next year
Yeah.
so we can maybe pump some more of those out.
Notes for next time.
Notes for next time. Um, it just is always fun to be around those people.
Mhm.
We've said this a million times, we'll say it a million times more. If you either have never been to a signing event before and you're curious about them and wanting to try one out but don't know where to start, start here.
Start here.
The VIP does not go in a blink of an eye, but it does go quickly. But you have time to grab those tickets.
Yeah.
General admission is free. You can walk into that event without ever having to pay a dime.
Correct.
You get raffle tickets. You get 10 raffle tickets if you donate school supplies. There's so many ways for you to have fun where it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. A lot of the authors do games. Anastasia did the bookmark game this year that she brought back. So you have to find your bookmark match and you win, I think, a free book from her table. A lot of authors will do like a spin the wheel or roll the dice, and it'll depend on what authors are there from year to year. But most of the time, they're going to do something at the table, or they've got tons of free stuff.
Yeah.
Almost all of them had some sort of little sweet treat or goodie to give you. The VIP bags were great. There was 1 to 2 books. We got bracelets again, stickers again.
Our lanyards were kind of decked out. We got stuff that we could put on there. I mean, and the authors of, again, like Mag said, have a bunch of stuff, whether it's pens or bookmarks or stickers. I mean, you can get so much information from them.
Free
that
books,
you can, there's a bunch of
downloads.
free downloads.
Yeah.
So I mean, there is so many opportunities for you to get, like, even if it's just the information from the authors. Don't feel pressured. They know what money's like right now. They're going through the same things we are.
Yeah.
So, like, even if you're just there to get the information, it's there for you.
It's there for you. And they like talking about their books.
Yeah.
So even if you're not sure and you just kind of want to listen and meet some really cool authors and people, it's a really great place to start because you've got time. Don't let what we're saying make it feel overwhelming because we added more onto our plate. We got more involved this year, which was a blessing, and we were so thankful to be able to do so. Would like to continue to do so. But that's kind of that's our MO. That's what we want to do. You can invest as little or as much as you want when you go. I recommend doing lunch with the authors if you can afford a VIP ticket, if that's within your budget. You're gonna sit with authors. You get to sit down and there's time to have conversation. It's a great lunch. It's a chill time. The authors are amazing. We've sat with different authors both times that we've done it. And it's nice to have a little bit of that one-on-one time with these really, really cool people. And you're not having to pay $300. No. And you get an hour to sit with them and have a meal, which is very, very cool.
Yeah.
More like over an hour, but because we kind of do like some pre stuff. And Polly does a book game, so you have a chance to win a book at the VIP, and we gave away the raffle basket. You got chances to win more prizes if you do VIP. Like, you don't know what you're gonna walk away with.
It's so true.
But it's a cozy, fun, easy event.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't ever see us not being there. Unless, bar an emergency, forbid. I just don't see us not ever being there no matter what, because
It is very quickly and easily become a staple in our years. It's like, okay, tell me which weekend.
it's already in our calendar for next year,
August 14th.
August 14th. And it's going to be at the same hotel, same place. The only thing that'll change is to see who's going to be there.
Who knows?
Who knows? So we will have
We'll be there.
we will be there. You do know we will be there. So we will have the links to all of that down below, the Facebook group. Obviously, tickets for next year are not on sale yet, but the date is locked in for August 14th. Join the Facebook group.
Yeah, it's
You're
fun.
gonna get, not only does she do like some fun games and things like there to help you interact with both readers and authors,
Mm-hmm.
but every single announcement is gonna come
Yep.
through there first. So you're gonna know who's gonna be there. You're gonna know when the tickets are available. You're gonna know what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
And it was vital for people to be in the Facebook group that attended.
Yeah.
Because that's where you were getting all the information for bingo updates were going in there and previews for
Mm-hmm.
things that are going on, author pre-orders, all that kind of stuff is in the Facebook group.
Yep.
So if you can be in that, that's always best.
Mm-hmm. Tons and tons and tons of good information there.
Yeah. But I think
that about wraps us up. Again,
so.
This past year was another great year. We always have an amazing time.
Yeah.
Polly throws an amazing event.
She does. She
and
knows what she's doing, y'all.
she does. And, all of her volunteers, Katie and her girls, I mean, plus the authors. I mean, the authors are helping out and around and they're chatting and they're great people. So we cannot speak highly enough of this event. Please go.
Come hang out, try it for free.
Yeah.
And then if you love it, maybe try to come back for VIP the next year. Grab some girls,
Gals,
theys, everybody.
everybody's included.
Everybody's included. Everybody's welcome.
Correct.
Everybody is safe to be there because we love all of you. So next up for the book pod is we will be at Romance Bookstore Day at HEA Book Boutique this Saturday.
Woo!
And we have 2 very special guests coming up next. Our very first book influencer is gonna be on. We're so excited to have her. And then we've got some very cool, very chill, very exceptional authors lined up for you guys.
Correct.
So don't forget to stick around so you can see who's next. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Otherwise, you'll miss us.
Rude.
Facts. All right, you guys, we will
See you next time.
Bye.